I never expected that walking back into my hometown would feel like stepping into a memory I tried to delete. The smell of old streets, the same shops, the same faces pretending not to recognize me. Everything looked unchanged, except me. I left years ago, determined to build a life far away from the noise and chaos my family created. But when the phone rang that morning and I heard the trembling voice saying, "You need to come, things aren't what they seem," everything inside me shifted. I knew I had to go back, whether I wanted to or not. As I drove through the familiar roads, I saw shadows of who I used to be. The girl who always kept her head down. The girl who stayed silent even when she should have spoken. But this time, I wasn't coming back as her. I had my own life now, my own identity, my own strength. Still, nothing could prepare me for the storm waiting behind the house I once called home, or the secrets that would change everything I thought I knew. The moment I walked into the house, the air froze. My mother gave me that same tight smile, the one she used when guests were around. My father glanced up only long enough to nod, pretending he wasn't surprised. My brother didn't even bother, hiding the annoyance on his face. It felt like stepping onto a stage where everyone had already rehearsed their lines except me. We exchanged small talk, but every word felt rehearsed, like they were trying to keep something from slipping out. The house looked the same, but the energy was off, colder, sharper. Then I noticed the documents on the table. Legal papers, contracts. And suddenly, the reason for my urgent call became clear. They hadn't asked me to come home out of love or concern. They wanted something big. And the moment I realized it, I felt my chest tighten. Because this wasn't a reunion. It was a trap. And I had walked right into it. I asked them directly what was going on, and the silence that followed told me more than their words ever could. My father cleared his throat. My mother folded her arms. My brother smirked like he already knew how this would end. Finally, my father pushed the papers toward me and said, "We just need your signature, it's simple." But it wasn't simple. They wanted control over something that was legally mine, something they thought I was too weak to protect. Maybe years ago, they would have been right. But not anymore. I took the papers, flipped through them carefully, and looked each of them in the eye. "What you're asking for is illegal," I said calmly. My brother scoffed. My father's jaw tightened. My mother whispered, "Don't make this difficult." That was the moment something inside me snapped. I wasn't the quiet girl they used to manipulate. I wasn't the lost daughter who needed their approval. I stood up, pushed the papers back, and said the words they never expected to hear. "I'm not signing anything. And this time, I won't let you control me." The room exploded with accusations, guilt trips, and old wounds they thought would weaken me. But for the first time, their voices didn't shake me. I wasn't the scared child they remembered. I was someone who had built my own life, my own confidence, my own future. When they realized I wasn't breaking, their tone changed. My father tried to negotiate. My mother pretended to cry. My brother muttered insults under his breath. But none of it worked. I picked up my bag, walked to the door, and turned back only once. "I came because I thought you needed me," I said softly. "But now I see you only wanted to use me. I won't let that happen again." And with that, I walked out, not just from the house, but from the shadow I'd lived under for years. The air outside felt different, lighter, powerful. I wasn't running anymore. I wasn't hiding. I had faced the people who once controlled me, and I walked away stronger. This time, the story didn't end with me being defeated. It ended with me finally choosing myself. If you enjoyed the story, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share it with your friends. Your support helps us bring more powerful real-life stories to you.